What's up, guys? Len Kamak here. Today, we're going to discuss how painting and sculpture can represent kindness and create a visual story in our everyday lives. First, let us take a look at painting. Personally, well, I enjoy landscape paintings, but I found it difficult to find a landscape painting that represents kindness. There are many other artists who paint landscapes with the theme of happiness. Painters such as Bill Alexander and Bob Ross were known for the unique approach to happy painting, but unfortunately, that theme wasn't given to me. So I'll stick with the topic of kindness. Since I'm a civil engineering student, well, I'll be focusing on pieces that interest me, pieces that encompass science and technology. The Astronomer was one piece that captured my attention. It was painted by Jan Vermeer, who was a Dutch painter. Painted in 1668, this 18 by 20 inch oil on canvas depicts a Dutch scientist, Antony van Leeuwenhoek, maneuvering a globe while taking notes. The fascination of how the world works captured the eyes of many Renaissance men. Men such as Antony, Leonardo da Vinci, Isaac Newton, and Galileo Galilei played key roles in developing systems and ideas on how the world works. Many ideas as simple as gravity and calculus help us engineers today develop a safe environment for everyone, and is the backbone of any physics and mathematics course. Many times throughout my school years, I have paused and wondered who came up with all these formulas and scientific approaches. I used to struggle with my homework and classes and couldn't relate the topics to real-world applications. But now I know that these men gave us the ability to live civilized, the ability to live in comfort, in an environment with safe designs. They took the time to do all the research and gave us the answers years later, which can be only defined as kindness. Now, let us jump to sculptures. A sculpture can be defined as a carving or molding of wood, stone, or any other material to create a 2D or 3D form. By this definition, sculptures are all around us. In fact, you're probably in one every day. Have you ever stopped and looked at a building before entering it? Have you ever looked at a parking lot or roadway and wondered where is all the water going when it rains? Those are just a few examples I could think of right now, but trust me, there are many more. The earth is one giant mold for a civil engineer, just waiting to be sculpted. The roadways slope and curve with the intent of reducing or increasing speed of the traffic and getting water from point A to point B. Roadways such as Tree Line was built with the intent to reduce speed. The road is bordered with trees to simulate a tunnel, and it meanders to slow traffic, all while retaining the functionality and looking aesthetically pleasing. From the roadway to the building, there are so many features that went into consideration while designing the structure. Things such as the materials, whether it to be masonry, steel, glass, plastic, or wood, are all components of typical buildings. These materials are also common materials for sculptures, which would make buildings some of the biggest sculptures in the world. Another important thing that we all cannot live without are utilities. There is a network of underground utilities that take our waste through miles of pipes without the knowledge of the users, by taking it from the building to the nearest treatment plant. The little things such as going to the bathroom, flushing the toilet, and washing your hands would have been impossible if it weren't for kind people looking out for us every day. So the next time you park your car and walk into a building, just stop and think about all the hard work, dedication, years of school, testing, research, and learning have been put in all around us. It could only be possible through the kindness of our everyday artists, civil engineers. Thanks.